Well, hello there, lads and ladies, and welcome to the final block only challenge with Master Yang here.
Time has passed since the days I trained you. We were family. At least, that's what I believe.
Anyway, staff, very important. Break the staff with you, so whenever it does hit you, it's not as damaging. Especially when you block, basically. Parry, parry, parry. Really, it's probably the better ways to fight him, especially with that fast attack with his strikes. He'll do a couple of moves. Obviously that sweep you have to keep an eye out for. You can block it, just it's safer to block it basically. But yeah, once your structure is quite high, keep an eye out for that. And also you can weave most of his attacks either left, right or backwards. But yeah, the staff is very helpful basically, because just like that, his posture is already nearly up there basically, so he's practically dead in this first phase already. But be careful when he does strike you, because when he does, he can continue the phase into the next one. So we're going to phase 2 now. Now be careful when you're on the left hand side of the wall, because sometimes he will jump off of it and try to kick you. For that you have to duck it. I'm still not at that point where I can ascertain when it's going to happen, because it's very fast for me. But yeah, he would do an awful lot of structure breaking attacks basically. This one you move backwards basically. You can parry it, but I just suggest dodging it basically, because it will reset your structure. And also you don't want your structure broken from that attack basically. It's very, very damaging basically. Only when you get a little bit more comfortable with blocking and parrying, I'd suggest doing that basically. See, just like that, one little strike and you're already down basically. But remember, do not hold L1 when he comes to kick you, because you will damage him. R2 to roll away. Trying to get my staff back. Didn't work very well there. It's alright to die. We're here just to do the block challenge, that's okay. Alright, we're gonna go pick our stuff back up again. See with that, you can block it. Doesn't add that much structure damage, thankfully. Carry on blocking, carry on parrying, and always dodge this one, just to be safe, because when you do miss that parry, it really is damaging towards that structure. But yeah, the attack you mostly want to look for is that fast flurry with his fists, basically. The Wing Chun style punches, basically. Normally in the real fight you would just bob and weave basically. You would bob and weave the strikes that he offers basically. But yeah, obviously we're here just for the block, so just be very precise. Like if you can see certain attacks where he like steps in with that punch and then kick, you can be ready to bob and weave them basically. Dodge, dodge. Sometimes he catches you with it. I'm not that fast really with that strike. And I've died already again. It's okay. It's all good. We're going to try and get the Wude ending basically here, since last time we just basically killed him outright because we were going for the under 25 victory and we were already dead really at that point. So we might as well try and get the Wude ending again. If you're wondering what Wude represents in Chinese, it basically just means martial solidarity, I believe. Or morality, sorry, martial morality. Basically, it's the teaching of how to carry yourself as a person and how to best represent the art that you are undertaking, basically. You know, how you carry yourself as a martial artist in a certain sense. It's one of the best teachings that you could learn as an early disciple of any martial art, basically. Carry on blocking. We're almost there. Perseverance always pays off. I feel like if you play enough Sekiro, this becomes rather easy. So, he's stunned. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait so we can get that spear. Really get in his face. Don't be too far away from him, just in case if his posture goes down a little bit. Just really stay close to him. Or if you want him to attack a little bit earlier, go to the left hand side of the wall and he will jump off of it and try to kick you basically. That's one of the easiest ways to get him to engage with you basically. I prefer to stay close to him because sometimes he will throw that flurry punches out at you, and that helps get the posture up a little bit. And he's broke my posture, that's fine. Pick it up again. Bam, 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 bam. Come on, one more. There you go. And we spare.
Please. Stay with me.
That's his wife and his daughter, I believe. He's talking about. You have to really dive into the lore of this to understand what exactly is going on with the nuances. But yeah, he lost his wife and daughter.
Here. With your death.
And if you're wondering, it's actually Yang that saved us both times in the beginning of the game and the end here. At the beginning, we didn't have the amulet at first. He had it first. And then he decided to give it to us to kind of clear his conscience in a certain sense, basically. Which really opens up to the idea that at such a young age, Yang kind of knew he made mistakes, but also knew to rectify them in a certain sense. It's okay to make mistakes as long as you learn from them, basically. Although there's a good saying is that a man should always learn from the mistakes of others, or he'll become wise. You don't want to be wise because only wisdom is achieved from making mistakes, basically. But again, you should be allowed to make mistakes as long as you learn from it. If you don't learn anything from your mistakes, then it's really not a lesson, then is it? So in this phase, we're gonna carry on basically with the blocks just to be safe. I feel like you can strike him here since there technically is no health damage, since it's mostly just contributed to the posture damage. But just to be safe, I would suggest just going for the parries basically and the blocks and all that, or otherwise it just becomes, you know, that convoluted mess of, like, you know how a game works sometimes. The game's kind of like, oh no, you struck him at this point, so you have to start it all over again. So just to be safe, just keep blocking, keep parrying until you get a nice string of posture building. Basically in this phase it goes down rather quickly, so just stay close to him as much as you can. He will do the same technique over and over again basically, so just make sure that the parries are perfect and you'll get there in no time with him basically. Yang is one of the easier ones really to parry because he is just very aggressive basically, so this should be quite an easy fight once you can get your string of techniques down basically with him. You know, you get his techniques sorted and there you go, we have achieved Wude. So with that, lads and ladies, it's been fun playing this game, playing Sifu, and showing you guys how to handle the ropes with the bosses really. You know, it's been fun. I've enjoyed this how-to series and how to better show you how to handle these people. This is Wude. There it is, martial morality. Yeah, I only realised now. I thought at first when I first played this that we died and like went to some sort of like heaven or something, you know. I don't know why there's a dragon in the background. I guess it's meant to, there's the erosion thing. There you go, it's all done. So, with this basically now marks the end of our Sifu journey basically. It's completely up to you guys if you'd like to see more videos. I might actually do a deep dive on how Yang is, like, morally invested in the downfall of the other, like, dojos and all that. I've got, like, something cooking for that, basically. But it's completely up to you guys if you'd like to hear more about it. So, with that, lads and ladies, I thank you ever so much for watching, and congratulations on obtaining Wude. Take care, my friends.